Welcome to What's Happening in Piqua for November of 2014. I'm Jim Oda.
And I'm Cheryl Steifel Francis, and I was just telling Jim, I cannot believe we are talking about the month of November. But here goes. It's like the month of celebration and
Yes,
start the
absolutely.
holidays and
Absolutely.
just be thankful for the whole month.
Time flies.
Yes. The lobby exhibit at the Piqua Public Library, Mondays through Saturdays during the month of November, will be an interurban railway exhibit.
Right. That's right. That's the little ones that connected the communities. And they were small and they were electric.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
You know, kind of, some people call them trolleys.
Yes.
I mean, that's usually within, but the interurbans were a big, big thing around the turn of the century through the First World War period.
Okay,
So
so
it'll
we
be
can
kinda-
come in,
yeah.
go to the library and learn more about that. That's
Of course,
wonderful.
we did, the one thing that's happening, even more important than an exhibit in a lobby, is we are changing time.
Oh, that's right, we are. I cannot believe
Sunday,
we
November
are.
2nd, it will no longer be the same.
We're falling back.
Yes, if at November 2nd, daylight savings time ends and back to standard time. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, awake, turn your clock back to 1 o'clock, and then you get to sleep again.
We get an extra hour.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to tell Bach about this.
Oh, yeah.
Because Bach, you know,
I
as a
know.
dog, Bach has, this is the time I start crying, and don't you be changing my time on
And
me.
it will take him a few weeks to readjust.
A few weeks. This is sometimes not the brightest dog.
That's why I gave him a few weeks.
I see. Yeah, this may be a couple of months. We still may be worrying about this, just in time for it to change back
I
to
know.
daylight savings.
That's right. I know. Just amazing that we changed these clocks. And
Oh yes, and the dogs
Okay.
are going, "Why are you doing this? I don't like it."
That's right.
There you go.
Well, don't forget to change your clocks and a good time of year to change the batteries in your smoke
Absolutely.
detectors. On Monday, November the 3rd, the 10th, and the 17th, Learn to Crochet series at the Piqua Public Library. They meet from 2 until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. In the second floor founders room at the library, you'll learn basic stitches for crochet. And so if you've ever wanted to learn how to crochet, now is the time to do so. You must register in advance and receive a supplies list so that you have time to go get your supplies and you're ready for that November 3rd crochet class. Stop by the library to register or call 773-6753.
And this is particularly appropriate this on the Monday because you know a stitch in time.
Oh, that was a good one, Jim.
Thank you.
That was good. Okay.
That's my one for this year.
And getting ready for winter, that's a good time of year to learn how to crochet as
That's
well.
true.
On Monday, November the 3rd through Monday, December the 2nd, you can pre-register for the Christmas at Johnston Farm. And I would encourage you to pre-register early
yeah.
because
They-
this is
they-
a very popular event.
And there's limited seating, so it
On
sells out quick.
Saturday, the event will actually occur. So register now for that Saturday, December 6th event. And it's a Dickens of a mystery murder. And it's called Scrooge is Dead. And you get to decide who killed him.
Right.
Are you going to be in this production?
Yeah, but I'm not dead.
Okay. Okay. So he's not Scrooge.
Well, I don't know. My acting might be, but
No,
yeah,
Jim's
yeah,
always
it's,
fun to watch.
yeah.
It's going to be a dinner program. So
Yes.
dinner will be served at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or you can attend the 7 p.m. dinner and show. Cost is $35 for adults, $30 for children ages 6 to 12, and $25 for Johnston Farm Friends Councils members and the Ohio History Connection members.
Of course, we don't give those people gravy. We got to save money somewhere, so
That's right.
those people have, so they don't get
They
gravy.
don't get gravy. That's
No,
good. They don't
no.
need it.
No, no.
Call 773-2522 to register at the farm. So make sure that you register and buy a ticket and
Right.
have
Get
a
in
nice
there
time
early.
and get a good dinner. Monday through Fridays, the YMCA Senior Citizen Center is open for individuals ages 50 and better, as
There
Jim
we go.
refers to them, from 9 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can stop by anytime during those hours. Remember, the Senior Center is located at the southwest corner of High and Downing Streets. There are lots of activities for individuals. There are a lot of computers, games, some nice meals and
Oh, yes.
programs and trips that they take. So we encourage you to go visit if
Right.
you haven't already done so, and maybe call and get a membership to the
A
Senior
lot
Center.
of card games. They do a lot
Yes.
of different
They play
games.
bingo on every Friday.
Right.
The telephone number to reach them at the YMCA is 778-5247 if you have any questions or just stop by. Tuesday, November the 4th, we want to encourage you to cast your vote if you haven't
Right.
already done so in the early election.
Right.
So get out, vote. Tuesday, November the 4th, mark your calendar. The polls open at 6:30 in the morning and they close at 7:30 in the evening. So it's really important. There are a lot of candidates that are up for
Absolutely.
re-election or new elections and issues and levies that need your vote. So
Absolutely, and you need, we hear a lot of, well, my vote, it doesn't really matter, one vote doesn't, it doesn't really count. But believe me, folks, it really does.
and
It
it
really
adds up.
does.
Your
It
vote, along
does.
with everybody else's, just adds up.
Yeah, I can state, I lost an election by 7 votes. So one vote
Yes.
makes a big difference. So get out there and vote.
For more information on polling locations, please call the Miami County Board of Elections. They can be reached at 440-3900. And we want to remind you that when voting, you must provide proof of identity with your current license or your current address, such as a valid current Ohio driver's license or a state ID card, military identification. They also say a copy of a utility bill, a bank statement, or a paycheck that shows your current residence, or a government check or some other kind of documents from the government. Voters cannot use the notice that is mailed to them by the Board of Elections as proof of their current address. So make sure that you mark on your calendar and don't forget to vote. We
Right.
also,
If you don't vote, you can't complain.
that's right. And then Jim and I don't know if we have this on our agenda later, but Jim and I work the Rotary Chicken Dinner.
There you go.
Every election night, we have a Rotary dinner held at the Upper Valley Career Center.
Okay.
And a great opportunity for you to come out, have a delicious meal. The cost of the meal, I think, is $10. It's a delicious chicken dinner,
Right.
and Hickory River cooks the chicken.
Oh,
It's
they do a wonderful job.
absolutely delicious with all of the fixings and dessert. And join us. You can carry out, or you can come in and just have a sit-down meal. There's also a silent auction with
Right,
a lot
absolutely.
of gift
A
baskets.
lot of neat stuff going on
So
there.
affordable, and it raises money to support the Piqua Rotary Club, which then supports a lot of outreach programs in our community. And one of the big projects is our partnership with Nickland School.
Right.
So come out election night and have dinner with us. Jim and I will be there working. Merry Quilt Makers will be meeting from 2 until 4 o'clock in the Lewis Program Room at the Piqua Public Library on Election Day, Tuesday, November the 4th. They share patterns, quilting techniques, and fellowship. So anyone interested in the art of craft quilting is welcome to join them.
Absolutely.
Tuesday, November the 4th, again on the 11th and the 18th throughout the month of November, is the Mother Nature's Preschool, sponsored by the Miami County Park District. It always begins at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to be meeting at Charleston Falls Preserve, which is on Ross Road, just off of State Route 202 in Tip City. You can join a park naturalist, and this month it's going to be Millipede Mike. And he's going to have
I love his name.
an hour-long nature stories and playtime about winter. Participants will enjoy a toddler-size hike throughout the park, throughout the Charleston Falls Park Reserve. And we want to make sure that, that all kids need to be, accompanied by an adult.
Right.
They are going to, there's a registration for the Mother Nature's Preschool. It's $7. It's refundable, and it's for the series of 3 classes.
Right. So that's pretty inexpensive.
Exactly, that's right. On Tuesday, November the 4th, and again on the 18th, is the Adult Exploration Hike with the Miami County Park District at 9 o'clock in the morning. They will meet at Lost Creek Reserve, and that is located on State Route 41 east of Troy. You can stroll through the park with Sassafras Susan, so the park naturalist will join you that day, and she will head out for discovery along the walking path. You'll she'll show you some flowers that might be still in bloom, various birds that are around and maybe migrating away from the area for the winter, and talk about some of the trees at the reserve. So it's just a great opportunity to get out on a brisk morning, get some exercise, and enjoy some fellowship with some other people in the Miami County Park District.
Do you ever wonder, if the birds, when they're getting ready to migrate, they gather together, and They're saying, well, okay, let's get everybody get ready, get your feathers and gear, and we'll go to Florida. And then there's always going to be somebody who says, how come we always have to go to Florida? Why can't we go to Alabama? I mean, I always wonder about that.
I can just tell you that as I was talking, I looked at Jim and I wondered, he had this really strange look on his face and in his eyes. And it was because he was thinking, what can I say?
Well, I worry
birds?
about these birds. I really do. That's it. Well, and speaking of, the bird thought process, bird brains, the Piqua City Commission meeting is at 7:30.
You are in so much trouble,
You
and
think I
I'm
am?
hoping that you said it quick enough that it just went
I
right
hope
over
so.
their heads.
So that's on Tuesday, the 4th and 18th. So the Piqua City Commission meeting's 7:30 in the Commission chambers. And you can attend the meeting, you can watch it live on TV5, or you can watch it in rebroadcast. So find out what's going on with those important people at our city commission. I didn't say anything about birds.
That's a good thing.
And we might get Sassafras Susan to come in and kind of lead the session. That might be,
Be a little bit sassy.
yes, be very informative. Okay, on all the Wednesdays in November, this Joy Club of Salvation Army, 9:30 to 2. The Salvation Army is located at 129 South Wayne Street. And each week there's either a speaker or some kind of entertainment parties, games, etc., service projects, or they go on field trips, which are definitely a lot of fun. They have a delicious homemade lunch there
Yes.
for a nominal fee of $3. And the weekly programs begin at 1 o'clock and include a mystery trip. Now, this one's going to leave at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And what they're going to do, it's a mystery. We don't know. Bring some money for lunch.
Okay.
Bring a little spending money. So they're going to do something where you can spend money.
Okay, that's good.
So they're going to get off that bus and do something. Now, the next one is bring your favorite sweet potato or pumpkin dish and bring the recipe to share. There's going to be a program on American Indian Heritage Month, making pumpkin centerpieces, and reading with Jeannie. So all these things
Great.
are going throughout the month. You want more information, call Jeannie 773-7563.
I
Some
know.
of us have problems with numbers.
Their telephone number is so close for some reason
it
to the
just-
library. I have a hard time
We're
remembering.
we're
this.
6753.
I know.
So that's
is-
that's in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The Quadas have weekly meetings during the month. Luncheon and the meetings take place at the Bistro Room, 1876 Commerce Drive. They have weekly programs and are open to the public. Reservations are required by noon on the Monday prior to each meeting, and reserve your meal by calling Dennis at 418-8478. Now on Thursday, November 6th, 13th, and 20th is the Toddler Story Time, 10:30 to 11 in the Children's Department of the library. This is for toddlers and infants, birth to 36 months.
36 months, okay.
Right. So they got stories and they got music and crafts and they have little puppets that do little puppet things. And it's a lot of fun. The kids really
do
enjoy
have a
it.
good
So
time.
please register by calling the library, 773-6753. Now we also have, of course, Thursdays at the library movies. Movies
my
at the library
favorite.
on that. So we have a lot of these at 6 p.m. free movies in the Lewis Room. Bring your snacks. Bring a friend. Call the library, 773-6753 for movie titles.
I know, and I didn't pay attention to the signs around the library, so I don't know what's going to be showing.
Well, you're just going to have to come and,
know.
and see what's going on.
No, I
So,
love the movies.
Yeah,
know.
it's
I haven't seen one recently.
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think
you're
there's
just gonna
been
have to-
anything really
yeah,
out
maybe
there
nothing that
that's-
really kind of came out and grabbed you.
I know.
You're just going to have to go DVDs or something.
Yes,
Okay.
I know it. We got to get some
Get some good movies going.
superhero movie
There
up
we go.
on the screen.
Yes.
Oh, well,
your
it's my turn. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying
I was
attention.
I was
I'm
trying
thinking
to
about
subtly-
what movie might be out there
Subtly moving. You
I
know.
can talk about.
Well, school
I can't
could
talk
be
about
out,
any.
you know.
I know. Okay, well, Friday, November the 7th, school is out, so much to my surprise. They're going to have a movie marathon at the library, which I think is so fabulous. The library will be showing the first 2 films of the,
Katniss
I don't even know what this is.
Everdeen series. It's a series.
I've never even heard of it before.
Well, you heard it
Katniss.
here first.
Katniss Everdeen, but I know that the young people
Yeah,
will know
it's-
what
it's-
what I'm talking about. It's going to be in the
instantly.
Lewis program room. At noon, movie number 1, it's rated PG-13. It's 142 minutes will air. And then it will be followed at 2:30 in the afternoon with movie number 2. It's also PG-13, 146 minutes. At the end of the marathon, there will be a drawing for free movie passes. That's exciting. Use them to go see movie number 3 that's premiering in theaters on November the 21st. Love this.
See, that's that way you kind of.
Popcorn.
And there you get the first 2 series out of the way, and then you can go see the third one. Fun.
Good.
All right.
On Saturday, November the 8th is the Doctor Who event taking place at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Lewis Program Room at the Piqua Public Library. The library continues to follow the exploits of the Good Doctor. There will be crafts, snacks, and the general Whovian mayhem all throughout the library. Costumes are permitted, but the costumes are optional. Yes, Jim knows all about this. I, however, do not. So I'm glad that you're
Yeah.
around all of these young people
Well,
that will keep you young, Jim.
We bring the TARDIS in. The TARDIS is how he goes around. He's a trans-dimensional
Okay.
person,
Okay.
and he can go forward and backward in time.
Oh, wow.
So,
Well, they have a lot of fun.
so actually, at the library, Robin Heinz is our Whovian expert.
Oh, that's good.
So we have, was right there on her resume, Whovian expert. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we need those here at the library.
We do, indeed,
We need
we
a lot
do.
of experts at the library. Mother Nature's Preschool Winter is the title from 10 o'clock, beginning at 10 a.m. on that same day, Saturday, November the 8th. Join park naturalist Millipede Mike again in the Lost Creek Reserve, located just east of Troy on State Route 41. He will have the little toddler-sized walk with those little ones, and they're going to enjoy nature songs and
all
stories
that
and
kind of neat stuff.
activities and games. There's a $5 registration fee that's non-refundable, so please call the Miami County Park District to register your little toddler. On Saturday, November
have a
the 8th.
question.
Yes.
How many pairs of shoes does Millipede Mike have?
Whew, that's a good question.
I mean, I bet that
I
little
know
guy,
it.
wow, I bet his shoe bill alone.
Exactly. Might be like my sister and my little niece.
Really?
Yes.
They're big
They
shoe.
love shoes.
Ah,
Dangerous.
yeah. If you have 2 pair of shoes, what after that?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I have 3. I have 2 good pair and sneakers.
Okay. That's good.
I'm barefoot.
That's right.
Does that count?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Well, what about slippers?
No
No
slippers,
slippers,
because
okay.
then the dog just takes
Eats them.
those. The dog, and I hate sharing my slippers with the dog. It's
That's
just,
right.
they get
How is your dog?
Oh, well, she's
Growing?
doing, yes, she is. She's just kind of getting taller and taller,
wow.
but her ribs still show.
Okay.
She's just growing so fast,
She's
it's all
gonna
going
be
this way.
lean. She's going to be a lean
Well,
dog.
lean, mean, licking machine.
Okay.
But when we're trying to get her to do the licking rather than the biting.
Okay.
But it's better because she's losing her baby teeth.
Good.
So when she does do the biting, it's
not
not
so
quite as
painful.
intense. Yeah, so that's, so Catherine's trying to have her to settle down, get a toy for a treat.
Okay.
So far, that's not working at all, but
It will. It will.
she's working really hard at it, and
Good.
the dog is not quite sure what, she'll wander around and look at things.
Okay. Okay. She's not a retriever.
No, she's definitely not
She
that.
has
But
her own little personalities and traits.
And though when she does get things, then of course she gets them and won't give them up.
Oh, that's typical of a
Yeah,
typical of a dog.
Typical dog. So,
So.
but overall, she's
Good.
she's a good pup.
Good.
Yes.
Well, on Saturday, November the 8th, and again on the 22nd, is the Children's Department Lego Club. They will be meeting from 2 until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The library provides the Legos, and the participants just use their imagination and create some amazing Lego creatures. It's just amazing what they do.
Some of the Lego thing, you look at them and go, what is that? And duh, it's and you go, oh well,
They know exactly
what it is, right?
You can call and register your child's participation in the library at the library 773-7563 on Monday.
6753.
What did I say? Oh, see, I messed it up.
That's all right. So
773-6753.
there we go.
Thank
That
you.
works. Yeah, I like it.
On Monday, November the 10th through Monday, December the 1st, pre-register for Main Street Piqua's Holly Jolly 5K, 10K run. and or the downtown Piqua Holiday Parade. It will all be taking place kind of on the same day. The Holly Jolly 5K 10K run will be on Saturday, December the 6th at 10 a.m. You can download your registration at www.speedy-feet.com or register the day of the event at the Piqua Municipal Government Complex in the lobby at 201 West Water Street. Now, the run will start at the Government Complex parking lot. And
I'm not sure which direction they're going this year. They're either going to go one direction or the other.
That's good. And the downtown Piqua Holiday Parade will be on that same day, Saturday, December the 6th, and it will begin at 2 o'clock in the afternoon downtown. Call Main Street Piqua to register for the parade, 773-9355, and the parade lineup will begin on East North Street at Main Street at that intersection. That's where their lineup will take place. So the Run Walk at 10 a.m. on December the 6th, and the Holiday Parade, a tradition. You have to come and see Santa arrive in Piqua on the fire truck.
Yeah, then
at 2 o'clock.
Right, then Santa will come into the library.
Yes, but we don't want people to forget he's inside the library right after the parade. So don't be looking for him outside.
No, you have to
Bring
come
your
inside.
kids inside the library to visit with Santa.
And it's a good time for, pictures with
Yes.
parents and grandchildren.
Bring your camera, bring your cell phone.
Everything's free.
Good. On Tuesday, November the 11th is Veterans Day, so we want to encourage everybody, if they know a veteran, to thank them for their service.
Absolutely.
And then we can gather at the Veterans Memorial. I'm sure that they will have a morning. Generally, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I believe so, yes. They'll
At the
have
Veterans
some readings
Memorial.
and some music. And so
you're
always
welcome to
a
attend
good
that.
event.
Thank you to all of our veterans for your service, and for those who are still serving in our military. On Tuesday, November the 11th is also Read It, Watch It at 5:30 p.m. at the Piqua Public Library in the Lewis Program Room. This month's reading and watching is Atonement. They will read the book and then screen the movie. The movie is rated R, and after the film, they will discuss their impressions of the book as compared to the movie. You can call or stop by the library to reserve a copy of the book, 773-6753. I've not...
Haven't seen Atonement?
No, I don't even know what it's about.
I'm not sure. I
And I
really
don't
am
know who
not. It's not one of
stars in
mine.
it.
Yeah.
But I was intrigued that I learned Tom Hanks is,
Bride State?
yes, visited our area.
Yeah.
And
He'll be
everybody
here, but
kept,
he'll be back again.
that's exciting.
It is. I like Tom Hanks.
I do too. I like his movies. On Wednesday, November the 12th is the blood pressure and glucose screening. It will take place from 10:15. There will be a nurse available from 10:15 in the morning until 11 o'clock at the YWCA. She will have she can take your blood pressure, she can check your glucose. If you're going to have your glucose checked, however, make sure that you don't eat anything 3 hours prior to that test. And stop by the YWCA. It's free, and it's just prior to their
Does that
monthly
include-
program.
Does that include donuts?
No, you cannot eat a donut, especially. Do not eat a donut.
Taking all the fun out
I
of
know,
it.
that will really spike your sugar count
That's true.
and send you into frenzy.
The donuts do that anyways, yes.
Uh-huh.
On Wednesday, November 12th is morning birding. That's when all the birds get out, sit in the trees, and watch the people.
That's good.
Yeah. So this is 11 o'clock, so the birds don't like to get up too early. Well, they do get up very early,
Yes, they
wake
do.
you up, then they
Then
go
they
back
go
to
back to
bed.
sleep.
Yep. So this is at the Wanamaker Nature Reserve on Monroe Conover Road near Troy. And you're going to scour the trails with Meadowhawk Mandy.
Okay.
All right.
I love hawks, so I love her name, Meadowhawk. I have a hawk that's living near our house, and we
Really?
see the hawk all the time. Just
Okay.
perched on the wire waiting for the mice in the field.
Wow. Wow. See, you
Searching
heard
for
it
the
here
hawk's
first. All right.
Next meal.
So you're
He's
going to
fabulous looking and huge. There's something about hawks I think are just beautiful. And
You know-
there's we talked about this last month, I think, the new eagle at Bruckner Nature Center.
right. You realize that you're about the size of a good-sized hawk's meal.
I don't
Hey,
think
you should
so.
see. Forget the mice. I found one here for you. She wears gold a lot, Woo! So, all the findings will be submitted to eBird, an online community of birders, conservationists, and citizen scientists. You're going to meet in the parking lot of Wanamaker Nature Preserve and see what's up in the air.
That's good.
Right. The YWCA monthly program and luncheon, 11 a.m. on November 12th, will the real Colonel Johnson stand up? Well, he really is kind of a short guy, and people think he's not standing and he's sitting, and it gets all very confusing. It's going to be presented by the one, the only, Andy Height.
Okay.
And I think we are all very blessed that there is only one Andy Height. We don't want multiples. Woo! He's the site manager at Johnston Farm and Indian Agency, and the program is free and open to the public. YWCA membership is not required. Noon luncheon is 6 o'clock, but 6 o'clock, $6. It is a wonderful, wonderful luncheon.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
They have good food at the YW.
Yes, so Andy, you'll be well fed. And reservations are required for lunch and must be made 8:30 p.m. Monday, November 10th, right before. So Andy does a great program and will really let you know a lot of the stuff that you don't know about Johnston and Johnston Farms, things we've been around all of our lives, and suddenly I don't know that. So
That's
this will
good.
be a great.
Good.
And you can I'll tell you, this program is going to be so exciting. Getting your blood pressure checked is almost a necessity, and that'll be 11:30 to 1:30 with the UVMC nurse at the library.
And then she comes here.
That's
I mean,
why,
she
yeah,
was at the
there-
YW,
then
and now she comes to the library
after the program.
afterwards.
See, and so you can get your blood pressure before Andy and your blood pressure after Andy. So that would be pretty exciting. On Wednesday, November 12th, portals to Pickles Past at 7 p.m. Lewis program room at the library. We're going to be talking about interurbans. Those
Okay.
little. See, now there was an interurban stop between Piqua and Fletcher.
Oh, my.
So there was very few places you couldn't get on the interurban.
Oh, wow.
And so it didn't, there usually be two cars. As I said, they were electric, and you could get just about anywhere. The stops were all over the place. And so
interesting.
it didn't have mass numbers, and you couldn't, like ship a cow, but you could ship
send
small
us.
packages and people.
Wow,
So
that is
it was-
amazing.
It really was. And in the 30s, then it will be replaced by buses.
Okay.
So on Thursday, November 13th, Sit and Stitch, 7 to 8 in the Founders Room at the library. Bring your latest project and join us. Well, not me. They
not
asked me to
going
leave after I stabbed somebody. Crochet, knitting, needlepoint, etc. And crafters are welcome. Share with the group different ideas, and it's just fun to do it with somebody else. At least I always think it is, except when they asked me to leave because I stabbed people.
Then
Now,
they hurt your feelings.
they did. Of course, I drew blood. On Friday, November 14th and Saturday, November 15th, the Piqua Community Holiday Open House downtown. And this is Friday 5 to 8 and Saturday 10 to 3. And visit Piqua's locally owned independent realtors.
What is this?
Retailers.
Okay, retail. I'm like, where do you
Well, you
guys
can do
say?
you can buy a house too.
You
buy
can.
buy a coat, buy a shoe, buy
That'd
a
be
house.
a nice Christmas present.
That would be. Ooh, wow, that's right. So you can get started on your holiday shopping. On Saturday, November 15th, Watch and Win movie contest ends at the library. This is turn in your completed movie bingo cards. So this is bingo cards, and it's like a Western or a romance, and it's like topics and different things. And this is one way we want you to see what the library has on our DVD. We have a lot of fun. We have TV series, old TV
good.
series. So you're going, so you can get all 9 or 10 or 127 shows.
That's
and see.
great.
So it's a lot of fun. So this will be the end, and winners will be announced on Monday, November 17th. We have some great prizes.
Oh, good.
Okay, the adult winner wreath craft at 2 o'clock at the Lewis Room, and this is kind of create a winter wreath to decorate your home, or your, you can put it outside, put it inside, put it on the garage, put it on your kid's door, put it around the dog.
Yes.
I wouldn't put it around the cats. They get really cranky about that. But you can put it around the dog. So there's all sorts of things. So you would never guess that this lovely wreath is built on a pool noodle base. I don't know what a pool noodle base is.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do.
What
the
do I know?
long styrofoam looking round and they play with them in the pool. They'll hit each
Oh,
other.
yeah, okay,
Or you can use them as a float.
okay.
That's what it is.
Wow,
Oh, that's smart.
okay.
That's smart to use
So
that.
register in advance for the, and at the end of the season, go jump in your pool.
You can just take it apart.
What, do you need to take it apart?
No, I mean,
Okay, you could float along in
it
there.
could float in your pool.
That would be good. If you're putting electric lights around them, though,
Exactly, don't
unplug
plug
them.
them
Okay.
in.
On Sunday, November 16th, the Dog Social New Park Discovery at Farrington Reserve on Patterson Road. I'm not sure what that says.
Yeah, it does say Patterson
It
Road.
does say, no, but go with Peterson. On Farrington, if your dog is nice, your dog will know where to go, by the way.
Oh, it's in
Like-
Piqua.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
this
in
is the
Piqua. It's a
Farrington.
new park in Piqua.
Yeah, the Farrington
Okay.
Reserve for the
For
Miami
dogs.
County, yes.
Okay.
Boy, this is confusing. So at any rate, we're going to have a Dog Social New Park Discovery at 1 to 3 on Sunday, November 16th. We're not sure where it is.
Okay, so this is not
This
a
is-
dog park. This is their
their
regular dog social
social,
that the
yeah,
Miami County
Farrington
Park
Reserves,
District has
yes.
every month.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well,
I'm glad we're not confused here. What we need to do is bring my dog in, and my dog will
We'll
know what's
find
going
it.
on. Bach will know.
Farrington Reserve.
Yes. And so, if your dog plays well with others, if you play well with dogs, and if the dogs and the people and the dogs all play well together, then please come.
Yes.
And park naturalist Spirit of Thunder is going to be there. So, dogs, do remember you gotta pick up after your owner. Okay, no leaving little deposits there. Okay, so pick up afterwards, and they'll meet at the park entrance.
Do you know anything about Hollow Park
Yes.
and dogs?
Yes,
and
they're
a dog
planning.
park?
They're planning on that, but that hasn't opened yet.
Wow, because I saw a sign. They already have a sign
Well,
erected
if you
at
have
the
a
top
sign,
of the hill.
you know. Well, my understanding is they hadn't
But
opened
I
yet, but maybe they're just at that point.
Didn't pay attention. I
But they're
just saw
gonna-
the sign said
You're
dog.
gonna go down into the Hollow Park. You're gonna park your car. You're gonna get out with your dog. You're gonna go up the little hill by the shelter.
Okay.
And then you turn left, and then there's a big open there
Oh,
area there,
okay.
if you've been out there, and that's where the dogs are going to.
That's where the dog park will be.
That's where they're going to romp.
Okay,
But
great.
at this point, I think it's only weekends.
Okay, because I thought the sign may have said some kind of specific days and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
times.
Yeah, of course, what we have found, if it isn't on our script, it does not exist. This is,
Just go out to Hollow Park and there's a sign at the hill. It's going to give you all the instructions you need. I'm
My-
sorry, I didn't read it. I don't have a
but
dog, so I don't have to
but
worry about it.
My dog doesn't know how to read yet.
No, but that's
It's
true.
only 5, she's only
I
5
know
months.
it. I know it.
All right, well, let's move on here to something else that's kind of dog-like. Monday, November 17th, the Miami County Historical and Genealogical Society has their annual meeting at 6 p.m. at the Covington Eagles Lodge at 715 East Broadway. That's 36. And there's going to be a brief business meeting with elections and presentations of linear certificates, your first family and first pioneer and that kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
And the Heritage Award. And the talk is going to be about history is a serious business. The dinner will be a buffet for $11 payable at the door. So make reservations, have food, have history, have awards. What more can you ask?
No.
For further information, contact Sharon at 778-0695. The meeting is open to the public. Anyone that likes history, you had to in high school had at least a D+ in history to enable you to come. The D+ is the minimum requirement. But other than that, it's free and open to the public.
That's good, but you got to pay for your meal.
Right.
$11, that sounds good. Tuesday, November the 18th is the Adult Exploration Hike, 11 o'clock in the morning at Lost Creek Reserve and Noop Agricultural Center. Remember, that park is located just east of Troy on State Route 41. And you can stroll through the park with Sassafras Susan.
Sassafras Susan, all right,
She'll be joining you
yay.
again.
Yeah.
She will head out to discover, like we said, flowers and birds and trees and all of those fun things that you're going to find along your journey. It's a 2-hour walk. It's not strenuous and it's not fast-paced. So make sure you bring your walking shoes and dress for the weather,
Right.
especially
I
the
wonder
end of November.
if Sassafras Susan knows Millipede Mike.
I would think they do.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
All right, and do they get to go home and have normal lives?
Yes, they do.
Oh. So they don't have to be, Sassafras and Millipede all the
For
time.
for their entire lives, they don't. No.
Oh,
So,
that's good for them.
and Miami County Park District, they have so many wonderful programs,
They
and they
do.
offer so much to us. And they have a great Facebook site. They're posting pictures all the
Oh, yeah.
time, and it's so beautiful to, if you don't have an opportunity to get out into the parks during, especially this time of fall, their pictures are so gorgeous right now that they're posting. Just
yeah.
the change
can imagine.
of the
This is a
season is
beautiful season.
spectacular. So
Well, and how can
check
you
out
go-
their Facebook page,
how can-
and you'll just see
Yes.
the changes.
And you can't go wrong with Sassafras Susan.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
On Thursday, November the 20th, is the morning book discussion at the library, beginning at 10:15 in the morning on the second floor Founders Room. The Secrets She Carried by Barbara Davis will be the book they will discuss. And it says that when a young woman returns to North Carolina after a 30-year absence, she finds that the once grand tobacco plantation she called home holds more secrets than she ever imagined. Sounds like a good book.
Yeah, they're not blowing smoke this time.
That was good. You are right on your game. I'm reading
Mm.
a very good book. Wish I could remember the name. I think I can remember the name, but the name is so popular, I can't remember the author.
Oh,
But it's about the blood moons. I was just telling Jim I'm really fascinated with the blood moons and God's calendar
wow.
and how this all intersects with one another. And it's been a fascinating book. Someone
this why
sent
you're
it to
wearing
me.
gold?
No, I'm
Oh.
wearing gold because Jim and I, are going to the 100th anniversary celebration of our Piqua Rotary Club.
right.
Pretty amazing. 100 years ago, our Piqua Rotary Club was established in Piqua.
I would have worn gold, but nobody told me. Should I go home and wear gold?
No, you look very, very nice.
Okay, well, I'll work
So-
on some gold.
That's right. I look like I'm talking about New Year's Eve versus the Thanksgiving season.
That's it, more like Michael Jackson, actually.
Okay, that's
but
what he told me when I walked in. I look like Michael Jackson. So
We'll see if she can
I
moonwalk.
don't dance like him and I don't sing like him.
Oh.
So let's talk about the Piqua Board of Education meeting on November the 20th. You're welcome to attend, or you can watch the program live on Channel 5. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is live on TV5. They broadcast it live, but they also rebroadcast it Fridays at noon following the meeting. And remember, they meet at 7 o'clock p.m. in the Commission Chambers of the Municipal Government Complex. On Sunday, November the 23rd, is the Naturalist Adventure Series Rockhounds. It's from 1 until 4 o'clock, and it's going to take place at Charleston Falls Preserve. Remember, that's just off of State Route 202 in Tip City on Ross Road. Investigate real fossils and different varieties of strange rocks at Fun with Fossils that the Miami County Park District will be sharing with the participants. And they also say that participants will receive a special rock gift. And they want you to meet at the waterfall at Charleston Falls Preserve for
Be
that
fun.
event. Yes.
I had one of my nephews, when he was just a little tyke, asked me if I had ever been a fossil.
Oh, wow. That just hurts.
It does.
That hurts.
out of the mouths
I
of babes.
know
yeah.
it, isn't it the truth?
Oh,
You
gee,
just
well.
wish maybe. Oh,
So
well.
I told him yes.
You are not, Jim. You are not a fossil. On November the 23rd, the Spring Creek Primary School Commemoration Open House will take place from 2 until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is so exciting to watch. Our school buildings just, wow, they are
Brand new
building
and-
those buildings so quickly.
They are.
And Spring Creek Primary School is scheduled to be taken out of service and replaced by the pre-kindergarten through third grade primary facility constructed on the current site. So the public is invited to visit the facility, greet the current and former staff members. So that's nice. Some former staff members and teachers will be there. Tour the building and share memories about the rich educational history of the building. All former certified and classified staff members are invited to attend the open house and visit with members of the community on this very special occasion. Mark your calendar. Sunday, November the 23rd from 2 until 4 o'clock at the Spring Creek School.
Good thing to see.
Yes, before it's
Fun.
taken down. I remember when my I only attended in kindergarten, but North Street School was taken down. We got a brick. We went down and got a brick from the school.
The only school that I have that's still, school is Wilder.
Okay.
because they've torn down Spring Street and they've, the high school,
high
of course,
school is not
is not there. So I'm, you know, when
Now you're a fossil.
yes, when Wilder goes, not a single school I went to is still in existence.
That's
When
is a
you feel
definition of a
old.
fossil.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
On Wednesday, November the 26th is the Brown Bag Book Discussion at the library at 12 o'clock noon. Bring your lunch, meet in the Lewis Program Room, and you're going to discuss You Are One of Them by Elliot Holt. It's a taunt, moving debut about the ways in which we define ourselves against others and the secrets we keep from those who are closest to us. Sounds a bit true. Bring your lunch and join them. Copies of the book are available at the circulation desk at the library, or you can call to reserve your copy, 773-6753. On Thursday, November the 27th, mark your calendar, it's Thanksgiving Day. So we want you to celebrate. If you have family and friends, celebrate with them.
Right,
Go
absolutely.
visit somebody at a nursing home, your neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
be
always
thankful
thought-
for everything that we have.
I always remember my mother took one of my courses out at Edison. Piqua
Oh,
Hosted.
wow.
And, but she was auditing, so she didn't take the tests or anything. But I always ask, you know, go ahead, take a test, you know, hold on to it, then you can kind of review what you're doing. And she had missed the class before Thanksgiving, and there was going to be an exam. And I said, you know, Mom, did you want me to bring your exam when come over for Thanksgiving? And she said, do you want any turkey? Mom was very subtle. Very
What are you
subtle.
doing for Thanksgiving? Are you staying here?
I don't
Have you guys
know.
decided? Okay.
I think, yes, we will definitely be here. Whether my sister can come or not, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So we may just have a quiet
Right.
Thanksgiving, and we may go out and serve turkey,
Good. Okay. Well,
something like that.
we want to remind everybody on Thanksgiving, the library's closed, government offices are closed, and obviously the schools are closed. So.
Oh, by the way, kids, you do have to go to school on Thanksgiving morning, so you have to get up extra early. I just want you to be the first ones to hear that, yeah, you thought you were going to get off for Thanksgiving, but
You
we're going
are
to
in
come up with
so
something
much
really rotten
trouble.
for you to do.
You are in so much trouble.
I know. Particularly if some kid shows up at
I
school.
know it, because at some point in time, there will be a day when they probably don't close the school
Mom,
for
I saw
Thanksgiving.
this and you know, I had to go.
And we have to go to school.
Yeah.
On Sunday, November the 30th, the Library Friends third annual Holiday Cabaret will take place at 7 o'clock p.m. The Friends group will present Tom Westfall, Bill Zimmerman, and Laura Wiltshire Ray.
And
It will also include the performances from Amy Edwards, Frazier, David Browerman. Did I say
Borman.
it correct? Borman. I'm sorry. I
all right.
always
Yeah, it's
mispronounce his name. David Borman and Lisa Clark. Now they will be performing a musical holiday celebration in the ballroom on the fourth floor of the in the Piqua Plaza. Tickets will be sold in the library lobby on Saturday, November the 15th, from 10 in the morning until noon. So they anticipate this will be a sellout event. So make sure that you mark your calendar November the 15th to pick up tickets for the Sunday, November 30th event. It really helps support Friends of the Library and activities here at the library. 6 tickets are the maximum each person can purchase on that November 15th date. So that sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of Piqua people
they've
coming
had some-
together that
oh, yeah.
have so many wonderful
they've
musical
had some
talents.
wonderful, wonderful performances.
Yes, so it'd be fun to celebrate with them. Wow, November, a lot going on. Jim and I wish you a happy Thanksgiving season.
Absolutely.
Be thankful for everything that you have. We are so blessed in this country and blessed to live in the city of Piqua and the work that's going on here.
Absolutely, no doubt there. And I think that's about all the time we have left for
Yes.
this particular edition of What's Happening in Piqua. I'm Jim Oda.
I'm Cheryl Steifel Francis. Thanks for watching. God bless you.
Bye-bye.